Childhood emotional neglect is one of the most invisible wounds a person can carry. Nothing obvious may have happened, yet something important was missing. Many people who experienced emotional neglect struggle to explain it. They often say, "My childhood wasn't that bad, but something always felt empty." Emotional neglect happens when a child's feelings are ignored, dismissed, or never truly noticed. The child may have had food, school, and safety, but not emotional understanding. When a child's emotions are not acknowledged, they slowly learn a powerful message. Their feelings do not matter. Over time, they stop expressing emotions altogether. They become quiet about their inner world. Instead of asking for support, they learn to handle everything alone. Self-reliance becomes a survival strategy. As adults, this can show up in subtle ways. They may struggle to identify what they feel. Sometimes they feel emotionally numb. Other times, emotions appear overwhelming and confusing. They may have difficulty asking for help, even when they desperately need support. Many people who experienced emotional neglect become very independent. But underneath that, independence can be deep loneliness. Healing from emotional neglect starts with one important realization. Your emotions were always valid, even if no one acknowledged them. The problem was never that you were too sensitive. The problem was that your emotional needs were not met. The first step in healing is learning to recognize your feelings again, something many people were never taught. This can begin with simple questions. What am I feeling right now? And why might I feel this way? At first, the answers may feel unclear, but emotional awareness grows with practice. Another important step is learning emotional self-validation. This means acknowledging your feelings without judging them. Instead of saying, "I shouldn't feel this way," you begin saying, "It makes sense that I feel this." Self-compassion is also a key part of healing, treating yourself with the same kindness you offer others. People who experienced emotional neglect are often extremely hard on themselves. They may believe they should handle everything perfectly, but healing involves allowing yourself to be human, to have needs, struggles, and emotions. Healthy relationships can also help repair emotional wounds. Being around people who listen and understand can slowly rebuild trust. When someone truly hears your feelings, it can feel unfamiliar at first, but it helps teach the nervous system that emotional connection is safe. Another powerful step is learning boundaries. People who experience neglect often ignore their own needs. They may prioritize others while neglecting themselves again, just like they learned in childhood. Boundaries are a way of protecting your emotional well-being. They remind you that your needs deserve space too. Inner child work can also be helpful. This means reconnecting with the younger version of yourself, the child who didn't receive the emotional support they needed, and offering that understanding now. Sometimes healing involves grieving the emotional care that should have been there. This grief can feel painful but also freeing, because it acknowledges the truth of what was missing. Journaling can be another helpful tool. Writing allows emotions to surface in a safe space. It helps people understand patterns, memories, and feelings they may have buried. And over time, clarity begins to grow. Therapy can also play a powerful role in healing emotional neglect. A supportive therapist can help rebuild emotional awareness and trust, but healing does not happen overnight. It's a gradual process of reconnecting with yourself. Small moments of emotional awareness are meaningful progress. Even simply noticing how you feel is a step forward. With time, people begin to understand themselves more deeply. They start listening to their emotions instead of ignoring them. The emptiness many once felt slowly begins to change. It becomes filled with self-understanding and compassion. Childhood emotional neglect may shape a person's early life, but it does not have to define their future, because healing is always possible, and it begins the moment you start listening to your own feelings.